Hello and welcome back to the Broken Respawn podcast, where we get invaded by toys. Sarin is currently floating on his side with a helmet. Oh god, get him! Get him! Welcome to the Broken Respawn podcast, where we talk all things gaming, all things interesting, all things that we really care about, and some things that we don't. You look confused, Sarin. Oh, your mug's empty. We had a joke we were going to do at the beginning, and it took a bit of time. Anyway, I'm TBSliver, and I'm joined here today by the ever-confused SarinTal.
Hi.
By the ever-flaming Kremlik.
No.
And by the probably quite tired and slightly petty today, Caedes.
Very petty today and only slightly tired.
Oh, I got it the wrong way around today. How are we all doing?
I live.
He lives.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Busy, and never enough hours in the day.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for good news near future, basically, is what it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which, if the news is very good, you'll be writing about, you'll be saying about it in stream and in podcast and in Discord. So,
basically, once I hear there's nothing to hide about it. Like, I'm waiting to hear back about a job opportunity, which, if I get it, it's a pretty cushy job. Because I'm not going to be doing sales like I thought I would be.
Oh.
I'm not going to be on the floor like I thought I would be. I'm going to be in a back room taking phone calls about people going, hey, I just bought this PC and it's not working. If I can't diagnose them, I send them to the tech center that's in the store. And I'll be making, I'll be taking a bit of a pay cut from what I'm currently doing, but I'm also not driving half the distance. It's on the same side of the city where my wife works, so I can literally just drop her off at work, wait a bit, and go to work myself. I still work 4 days, because it's 10-hour shifts, so I still work the 4 days and 3 days off. I'll take it.
That's good. Sounds perfect. Cool.
I mean, and I'll save myself some more gray hairs along the way.
Yeah, I mean, the lack of stress and better work-life balance is more than enough to take the pay cut there.
Don't get me wrong, my work-life balance is okay. The problem is the stress is following me home from work. That's what I don't need.
Yeah.
I don't need to stress about deciding whether I stay home to take care of my sick kid and then get written up for it later or go to work.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference.
Yeah,
it'll be a nice bit of peace of mind for you. So I'm hopeful at best.
Yeah. And if you're on phones, I wouldn't be surprised if they could do something like, at a stretch, you can work from home for a day.
Maybe. I didn't ask that question, but if it's the case, golden.
Yeah. I mean, it's worth a question. It's worth asking about, because if you could say, I have a kid, sometimes they're ill. If I can work from home on a day, then it means that you don't lose staff, I don't lose pay, everyone's happy.
It all depends on how their system is set up.
Yeah.
If they have, I know my wife's company, they have laptops set up that, my wife could bring home and be like, I'm working from home, right? And it all depends on which kid is sick. If it's my older one, yeah, he'll sit in the corner, flash a light at me saying, hey, I need attention. My daughter, not so much.
Yeah.
She'll want to pound on the keyboard as I'm trying to help somebody.
Yeah. But then again, your eldest, you can distract him with a Game Boy. Your youngest, good luck.
She'd also be distracted by the Game Boy, honestly.
Fair enough. Well, like father, like daughter.
Speaking of the little one, guess what this little bugger did?
I did nothing because she's innocent of these crimes.
Remind you, everyone, my daughter is 20 months old. Okay. The other day, my wife calls me saying, help, I need help with the kids. I'm like, okay, I'm coming up. What's going on? And I'm as I'm climbing up the stairs, I'm like, "What's going on?" She's like, "Come sit, come look at this, and help me get the baby because I can't reach her." She climbed up to the. She climbed up the vertical ladder of my son's bunk bed.
Yeah.
And just sat there giggling because my wife couldn't reach her.
I was going to say, yeah, your wife, you're quite tall. Your wife, not so much.
I'm 6'2". I can, boost myself up enough to reach the baby when she crawls to the other side of the bed and, out of my wife's reach. My wife, being, 5'5", can't do that.
Oh, dear.
So that was funny.
Excellent.
I have not heard the good news about Rise of Skywalker.
I think Kremlik's digging into it right as we speak.
Yeah, I'm checking sources right now because
This is interesting. When we get into this sort of stuff, this is Krem loves this sort of stuff because Krem likes digging. He's
Yeah.
His journalist side turns on.
yes.
Should we
Have you got notices?
should then Kremlik still be the sheep, or should we promote him to the mole?
No, I'm the sheep.
Oh, I need a button to change that.
I blend in. Then attack later.
Oh,
and then basically the news is on that. It's basically it looks like it's going to be extended cut with added scenes added later. It'll be around after 2026.
Okay, well,
so
I'd still like to see a continuation of the Acolyte series. I know there's a huge petition out for that, because they want Acolyte.
Actually, I was trying to remember the name of that earlier today, and I could remember every single Star Wars show other than Acolyte. So you've just saved me a headache. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, let's put it this way. I'm hoping one of the scenes is basically the scene that's currently in Fortnite. That's canon to be part of the movie. So it makes beeping sense.
No, but it doesn't make sense. Even if you put it in the movie, somehow Palpatine returned does not make sense.
and then he got better.
Nice. It's just so tosh of the highest caliber.
Yeah, again, other than a massive apology and deleting it, a tax write-off, there's nothing much they can do about it now. It exists.
That's entirely not true. They can just re-release another movie and say, yeah, first one doesn't exist.
This is all a dream. It's all in Ray's head. It was the entire Force test. Yeah.
Look at the Path of Neo video game. At the end of
Luke
that
wakes up
movie, they decided
with a fever sweat
that it wasn't good enough, so they just changed the ending. Like, okay, fuck it. We're just changing this now. Bye.
Luke wakes up
with a fever sweat and goes to find Ray before any of this bullshit happens.
No. All that happens is Leia wakes up in bed, goes to the bathroom, opens the door, finds relevant dead character, and they're alive again.
I've got a better idea. You know when Luke walks into the bar at the beginning in episode 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, it turns out he's been there high on a pipe for the last he's dreamt the whole fucking thing.
Man.
Greedo's there. It's like, no, you should try some of this shit.
No. I know what the thing is. The thing is, you just get a re-release of the Rise of Skywalker. You just hear computer end program, and there's Will Wheaton in the holodeck.
Oh no!
The entire Star Wars saga was part of the holodeck program.
It'd be better with Jonathan Frakes because he does that in Enterprise. You have to bear in mind, it's only the one movie that they're remaking. So if there was multiple drafts of this movie, this is the one they thought was best. Remaking it ain't gonna help.
Yeah, they're not remaking it, just adding more footage. That was
we don't know what they're doing yet. It's a single announcement and a single comment. Yeah. We have no idea what they're doing yet.
Yeah. But again, the information, the current information is just going to be the technical cut. That's all that's been said so far.
Well, that's what I mean. If they add stuff in or take stuff out or change the entire thing, this is still the version they went with originally, meaning this is what they wanted, this is what they planned for, and this is what they thought was best. What comes next isn't better.
Yeah.
What's the extended cut gonna have? More Kylo Ren abs?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
I mean, as much as I grew up with the Star Wars remakes, because I had the 25th anniversary collector's edition. I've still got the VHSs in my cupboard. They weren't
the
better.
T-shirt somewhere.
They were longer. They certainly weren't better. All the extra CG and the bits with Jabba they put in, they weren't.
Yeah.
They didn't make the film any different. You know, having it so you can't see an 8080 through the frame of an snowspeeder doesn't improve the film. It's just a different version. It's still going to be the same film, or worse. I hold no hopes. I saw a meme about it the other day, and it's Star Wars fans hold Star Wars to a quality that Star Wars has never had.
Yeah. Same with Doctor Who. Same with Doctor Who. People want Doctor Who to be this epic thing that is understandable. No, it's just a mad person in time travels. That's all it is. That's all it's ever been.
The older Doctor Who, maybe, when they had like the three-parters and they had stories that weren't season-based. Maybe, but yeah, I kind of agree.
Yeah.
I mean, Doctor Who as an example was literally an episodic thing on a Sunday. I think it was. It was the most continuity was it was the same people in the next show, almost.
Yeah. Basically, if you watch the UK Girls version, it was basically you had an entire saga done on Sunday. All it was when it was actually properly released was basically EastEnders. Every single weekday, you had an episode of Doctor Who, or every other weekday, you had an episode of Doctor Who. That week was just a story. That was it.
But they tend to tie it together, so there is as many two-parters and three-parters and five-parters. What the new one lacks, I think, is that they're trying to have a meta plot in every series and tie it to exactly a series' length. No, don't. Just stop it.
Don't force it.
Do a story, finish it. Do a story, finish it. Don't care about seasons.
Again, this is the problem when you have the main creator wanting to do insight discourse on the internet per episode. They want the Game of Thrones experience now, so it's like,
yeah.
That's what the new Dune thing's trying to do. It's determined to try and replace Game of Thrones, and we're all sat here like, but we don't even want Game of Thrones.
Fair.
You had your chance with that crap and you blew it.
Yeah. Has he finished the books yet?
God,
no. Yeah,
I'm having a debate, a bet with a friend to see which gets finished first, The Winds of Winter or The Doors of Stone, because those two authors take just forever. He started writing that book, The Doors of Stone, before Critical Role started. That's had its 10th anniversary this year, and we do not know when it's coming.
Great. Oh dear. It reminds me, I need to get my put my Anne McCaffrey books on the shelf at some point, because I got the whole set of the Dragon Riders of Pern and the Rowan and all the ones that my mum I used to borrow off my mum.
Dragon Riders of Pern.
I don't think it's Aragon. No. Dragon Riders of Pern is the series name. First one's called Dragonflight.
I know that one. Then.
Yeah, and
Wouldn't it
McCaffrey.
be a dragon's birth?
Oh, what?
How do you think they're born?
First one should be dragon.
Or Dragonflight.
Well, the first one is Dragonflight. Dragonflight, Dragon Quest, the White Dragon.
Well, the first one was Burning Crusade. The latest one.
Yes.
With that, we'll see you later. Bye.
Yeah, that's it. We're done. God, there's so many books in that series. But I like the Rowan series, which started with the Rowan and went on through that. About telekinetic people. It's about as much as I can say without spoiling anything. That means the
Brendan Sanderson series are all on Audible Plus, so I can listen to them without buying them.
Yeah,
it's going to save me a fortune.
Ha! Cram, we have a mole.
Oh no.
Mhm. I know.
I'm done. Fuck this shit.
We now have a mole logo for Scram.
No.
Yes.
And you said you
Yeah.
couldn't draw a mole, Lydia.
Yeah. Now, unfortunately, due to history and everything else, and to honor my mother, I'm a sheep. So, unfortunately, I will always be a sheep.
You drew
I
a
mean, if we went off parental histories, I'm a demon.
You drew a party hat with a nose. Yeah, okay, I can see that. Party hat with a nose.
That works.
If we're going for what our family referred to us as, I'm a failure.
Oh dear. Hey Lydia, if you finish that off, I can add a new emote to my channel. Or if you make it big enough, it could replace you didn't see anything. Which no one triggers anyway, because it's I can't remember how many bits. Anyway.
Speaking of finishing projects.
Oh, shut up.
It's December of another year.
Yep. Hey,
He's been busy
it's
playing
been a
Mars
week.
Bomb.
It's been well, yeah. I've been busy playing other games. It's also been a bit of a year. Fuck.
This is what happens when you get a significant other.
I mean that as well. Yes.
You should have learned from my experience.
Rented experience, not mistakes. Otherwise, two hands just reaching off camera, throttling you.
No, I don't blame you at all, Lydia. You're the good thing of this year. The rest of this year, you go fucking do one. It feels like.
It's been a damn expensive year. I'll give it that.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah. Well, yes.
Yeah. I think about 25 games during the Steam sale was not a good thing.
25.
Yes.
What the hell have you bought? No wonder you have no
games.
money.
Shots fired.
To be fair, 8 of them were for Humble. The Humble Bundle.
Okay.
Divided to Alan Wake games.
Okay.
So yeah.
I refuse to believe that you got 25 games off of Steam and 8 of them were on Humble. That doesn't compute.
They were £2 games. I couldn't.
But you didn't buy them in the Steam
Why did they weigh
on Humble.
£2?
They were on sale.
Physical media is expensive to produce.
Yeah. They make it out of lead these days to stop the kids chewing on it as much.
Positive. It's a collection.
Again, I explained this amazing thing the last time in the podcast. I bought Alan Wake on PS5 for cheap. I then resold it to CX at the same price. I used all that money to buy some games plus a copy of Alan Wake remastered and Alan Wake 2 Deluxe for the same price. Nobody has been lost.
You sold the game and then bought the same game back, and a load of other for the what?
Yeah, for cheaper. Yeah.
To be fair, I've done that myself. I was going to a friend's for this years ago, and I bought a PS2 copy of Metal Slug X. Took it round. We stayed over. We played games. We had a laugh. On the way back in, I took it back into a different shop. Asked them how much they'd give me for it, and they give me a tenner more than I paid for it. So that was a good weekend.
That was a good weekend.
Yeah. This is exactly when me and Sliver lived. We used to have like 5 or 6 game shops. We literally could go to each one for the premium price, and then up the price every single time because the other shop next door was offering a better deal, and they would try and match the deal. So you would literally shop and earn about 20 quid more than you would have done by just walking into one of them.
Yeah, what was it? Granger Games, Game Station. What was the fourth one? Because I think it was before CEX landed in.
Yeah, we didn't have CX till after the whole collapse. So we had 2 games.
We had 2 games. Yes, we had 2 games.
Yeah.
Why?
One for the week and one for Sunday best.
Yeah. We had 2 games, a game station and a Granger Games.
Yeah.
Granger Games is unique to the north because it's northern based, and they overspent and collapsed themselves in themselves.
There was a cache generator and a cache converters as well. They sometimes did games. They don't really do them anymore. Their shops are a little bit lackluster these days. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's a weird place. Don't go. Where, you ask? I'm not telling you.
Who goes to the game stores these days anymore, though? Everything's online.
I would, but they put it at the top of a Sports Direct with no. And I'm just like, I'm not climbing 4 sets of stairs. Yeah. Literally, you have to climb the stairs.
At top of the Sports Direct is no ventilation.
How to keep gamers in shape.
Put it next to the football. Put it next to the football stuff. None of them go in.
Yeah, put the 5 LAN computers next to footballs that are being kicked around. Always smart.
Yeah. Well, thankfully they're around the side of a corner, but it's not. It's still like, I don't. Why? I could have put it on the ground floor. Had a separate store. You had a separate store. You had a good-sized store. No.
2 good-sized stores. If you're talking about Manchester.
The one near me has closed and gone. I wandered past one day, like literally. I just wandered past, went to CEX and then wandered past it. Came back the next day to pick some up from CEX. It closed and disappeared. I was like, what? I mean, I wasn't going to go in and buy anything because fuck, their prices are stupid.
Pop-up scam stores.
No, but it was like game. It was you know where you got your thing. Yeah, it was that store. Not that store in particular, but it was that.
The one with all the board games in the corner.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know what it is now.
It's indie games.
Yeah.
Game still exists.
Yeah, they've just been shrunk because they've not been doing great, which is understandable. I mean, the high street's dying over here, as many.
Yeah, the main problem is that they've decided to stop selling games as physical. So even when you buy a physical game, all you get is an empty case and a code, which nobody wants.
Yeah,
because that's just a waste of space. So they've got to. So nobody goes in to buy games anymore. So they now have to ship merchandise instead. And if people want merchandise, there's much cheaper places to get it than fucking game.
Yeah, I mean, I think the only platform at the moment until the new one comes out is Switch. That's one of the major physical platforms still these days. That's it. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, PlayStation, the default one doesn't have a disc drive. Xbox want you to not buy do a disc drive. Yeah, it's. This was a fun one. Is it California that has ruled recently that online shops where you don't actually own a copy of the game physically licensed, it has to legally say it is a license to play it, you cannot say you are buying it. And GOG turned around and said, you own these 100%. You can download and keep them forever.
That's being challenged at the moment anyway because Warcraft 2 is being remastered. So Blizzard have sued GOG and said you are no longer allowed to ship the. Warcraft 1 so they're not allowed to sell it anymore. They're only allowed to provide it digitally to people who already owned it.
Yeah, it wasn't suing. It was a general request by Blizzard. It wasn't suing. But yeah, essentially, because
it was a threat to. If you don't stop it, we're taking legal action. Is definitely a lawsuit in the making.
Is that what they said?
I've never read them saying legal action, but that'd be interesting in the hat. Yeah, but essentially, what they're doing is basically what Sega are doing with all the retro collections. Basically, they made a remake version, and now they want everybody to delist the old version because they want everybody to buy the remake version, the inferior remake version, because that's the one they're currently selling on botnet. That's what's happening.
You can sell this. Why make new games when you can sell the same one again?
Yeah,
a worse version. Guide to the Galaxy tier one.
Interesting. Actually, no. No, GOG's just broken right now. I was trying to look at.
Yeah, GOG is broken. GOG is broken. Yeah, because Amazon have just spat out 8 new games that are GOG keys. So people.
That's why. Yeah. It took a while.
Yeah, because one of them is Outer Worlds. So yeah, if you want Outer Worlds right now, it's on Amazon Prime.
Already claimed it. Now I think I own it twice now, unfortunately.
I cancelled my plan. I do not use it.
I use my Prime often enough that it warrants it still for the shipping.
Not paying 90 quid a freaking year for it anymore. You can bollock.
Yeah.
I'll go drive and pick stuff up. It's easier.
Yeah, you drive. That does make a bit of a difference. I don't, so it's a little easier. And I'm in the middle of Manchester, so it's need a thing. Bye. Done. Carry on.
Also television. So yeah.
Honestly, I don't bother watching. I'll be honest. I'll be utterly honest. Turned on a show to watch it. Got to the first advert. Went what the actual fuck? Turned it off. Pulled it up on Caedes. Watch the rest of the thing.
The platform that must be not be named on live content.
Plex is perfectly legal. There is no reason you cannot mention that I own a Plex server.
No.
There is nothing illegal about it at all.
Nope.
The content I have on there, questionable. Choose to answer on the grounds I may incriminate myself.
But yes,
Speaking of, Skeleton Crew's just gone up.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And, yeah. Which we did. And also, speaking of Disney titles, something that recently has happened. Disney have found the negatives to the full version of Muppets Christmas Carol.
Ooh.
So, for those that didn't know, Muppets Christmas Carol, the theatrical release, had a song deleted, The Love We've Lost, which, if you didn't know, is called Scrooge's development character. And now it has been found, and they've re-released the full version as an extra on Disney Plus. So everybody that owned the VHS is screaming to their friends, "Look, I know about this song." And
I was right. I was
right. Yes.
I'll tell you what. Actually, I think I saw it because I would have watched it originally on VHS, and then I think I must have watched it later. I was like, "There's something missing here, huh?" But yeah.
I have a similar experience with an advert from the late 80s from a drink called R. White's Lemonade.
Oh.
The advert is a guy sneaking downstairs to steal a drink of R. White's Lemonade because he's, quote, a secret lemonade drinker. And it's like making out like he's an addict, basically. And in the original advert, he closes the door and you can see the fluffy slippers underneath, and his wife's there with a glass because she's coming down to sneak some as well. But there was one version, and it was where it wasn't his wife, it was Ronnie Corbett. Still in the nightgown, still with the fluffy slippers, with the hairnet on and everything. And I swore for years I'd seen Ronnie Corbett in that advert, and no one believed me. But YouTube proved me right, didn't it, you old bastards?
Nice. I mean, it's Ronnie Corbett. It's like, hey, who? Ronnie Corbett? Oh yeah, probably.
Well, it turned out it was a sketch on their show rather than a part of the advert kind of thing. I know I've seen it. I've fucking seen it.
Yeah, definitely. That sort of, yeah. Ah, dear.
What is that? Is it the Mandela effect where you swear blind something's happened and multiple people agree that it definitely did happen, but there's no evidence of it at all?
Yes.
That is called the Mandela effect.
Or there's that one shred of evidence that you have, but it doesn't match anything else of anyone else.
Yeah. It's weird because it's named after Nelson Mandela because loads of people remember him dying, and then he was freed from prison, and everyone's like, "The fuck? Is he not dead?"
Well, wasn't there a
Mandela fact? He spent 20 years in a British prison, being starved and tortured and refusing to eat on a hunger strike and everything. Eventually got free, went home to his wife, and divorced her 6 months later. What did she do? What did she do to break that poor man?
Yeah.
20 years in a British prison he survived. Not a peep. Went home, couldn't stand it.
Jeez. No.
You saw how peaceful it was for the past 20 years.
We're all laughing. None of us are disagreeing.
I'm the only
For
one
20
here,
years, they
right?
cooked my meals, and I ate none of them. I ate yours and yours. No.
So the other day, it was a couple out at dinner, and the last stops the guy from eating. She says, "We need to pray." He's like, "Why?" So we always pray before we eat at home. He's like, "Yeah, but these know how to cook."
Yeah.
How to die in 60 seconds.
Yep.
For the last 20 minutes of the podcast, do you want to talk about what we're playing this couple of weeks?
I have no idea what I'm going to be playing. I know what I've been playing. I've been playing a whole bunch of Star Citizen.
Yes.
But I'm done the event. There's no new events coming out till 4.0, and there's no real point to continuing playing until after 4.0 because they're doing a full wipe.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm guessing they're finding their servers are being a bit quiet now once people done anything.
So, Path of Exile 2? No. I've tried loading up that game many times, and I just can't.
PoE 2 is a redo of a lot of things. So it's not Path of Exile, it's Path of Exile 2. They've done a lot of work on it.
It drops tomorrow. It's not out yet.
Yeah. Yeah,
I've
I
got
think
to
you
do
have
it
to.
to pay attention, so yeah.
Yeah, Path of Exile, fine. Yeah, because I remember us doing it with Lucian at some point, and yeah, you didn't enjoy it as much.
No, I just couldn't get into it.
Yeah, it's Diablo for the more hardcore grinder mentality.
Basic crime.
I'm intrigued.
Do I look like a kind of guy that has time to grind games? Give me something quick to play.
Oh yeah.
Join me on Tail and Tavern Inn, because that looks fun. I played it a little bit, and that was a hell of a lot of fun. That's what I'll do tomorrow. I will play Tail and Tavern Inn, and I'll leave it open for members on first 4 people to join in, or first 3 people to join in.
That's the tail. That's the in sim game, isn't it? The in host. Yeah,
it's the jank one essentially.
I think Wasted was playing it.
It's deliberately jank though.
Yeah,
it's fun.
Yeah, Wasted and Bree played it, I think.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I will be on Path of Exile tomorrow, and I'll be on Delta Force tonight. So my weekend is taken.
It's not a quick to play, but it's. The thing is like I don't have to grind in it on my solo. Like I've got Papa Temp to just be like, hey, I need a big ship. Then he just opens up his hangar and goes pick one.
Yeah, I know you.
We literally have a Star Citizen sugar daddy. He bought a second merchantman before it comes out for just us to have in the fleet.
Some people who play Star Citizen have more money than sense. I'll be honest.
I mean, when you own your own company and the company's doing well, then you know what happens? You get sponsored like our baby community's getting.
Fair.
No, you don't get it. Our sponsor just literally said, for your year opener, I'm putting forward $175 for pricing.
Nice.
And then they're looking at helping us out with venue fees and whatnot throughout the year.
Sweet.
They basically we want to see this community grow.
Fair. Which reminds me, do you speak?
Give away free stuff.
You're saying Beyblade. I need to get these buggers over to you at some point.
Yeah, you do.
Need to figure out how and what cost and stuff like that.
I still need to clean out the couch to find the money to pay you back.
Yeah, fair. I don't even remember how much I paid for them. I just got them and they're just sat in a cupboard. I just ordered them. I was like, then they took a month to arrive.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it's meant to be next day pickup, and they took a month.
Oh no.
Yeah. In fact, I got a notice the next day that they would be available to pick up. So I went in on the Wednesday to pick them up, and they weren't there at all. And then and I was just and they were like, oh yeah, no, it's just our delivery system is a bit dumb. It's been shipped. It's been packaged to ship to us next thing. So and they'll send an email out for it. I got an email a month later with someone else's name and product code in. And I went, I'm just going to go in and say, the fuck? I'm waiting for a different package. It turns out it had arrived. I was like, Toy Station?
I can't expect anything to show up through regular post because our post is on strike.
Oh.
So just put that into consideration when you do plan on sending it over.
UPS. FedEx. Insert not the Canadian postal system here. Royal Mail.
Cheaper to take it to France and give it to one of the Americans. Let them post it.
Actually,
cheaper.
That's... There's a Canadian going in there?
I believe so. Yes, there is, definitely.
International post via France. That sounds like a plan.
Will I receive a white flag as well?
Let's see if we can throw an Armsky flag in.
Not an Armsky one, a French one.
Oh,
White
a French
flag.
one. Oh, yeah. We'll see if we can find one at the gift shop.
From the cheese.
The gift shop. I thought it'd be at the general supply store.
That is the gift
They have
shop.
them at the border.
Oh.
And they hand them over as you enter, just in case.
No, that's the ones they're waving at you to surrender. You just kept them. You monster.
Well, if you're going to annex some, it might as well be France.
And that's when the podcast was
UPS is on
cancelled.
strike too? God damn it.
Wait, what? Oh my god. Hermes, they'll do it. Wait, no, hang on.
You know what, Sliver? Why don't you just come over? It'll be cheaper at that point.
It probably would be.
Bring Lydia with you. We'll go up to the mountains somewhere where it hasn't burned down yet. And that's not currently on fire in the middle of winter.
Lydia, get your passport ready. Oh god. Oh god. Well, what have you been playing recently, Caedes?
I mean, you fucking name it. Me and a friend have just gone through and completed Dawn of War 2 again for no readily apparent reason. I've got a 4-man team together playing Divinity Original Sin 2, which I am determined to complete this time because every time I start with a group, we get out of Fort Joy and we're like, cool, I'm never playing that again. So I've never actually made it to Act 3.
Really?
Still dabbling in Space Marine, playing Catherine on the Sundays, which should be finished this one because Catherine is fucking weird. Delta Force dropped last night, so I've been playing that. That's kind of fun. I love running around being a medic and just never shooting a bullet and being top of the leaderboard. That's quite fun. Enjoying that. Cape Hero came out, so I've been playing that. Dungeon Crawler when I'm bored at work and I've got a minute between calls because I can pause it. I'm still playing Mystria, and Path of Exile drops tomorrow. So please, somebody get me some spare time. I have nothing.
You're playing enough for me as well. What?
and of course, planning the D&D campaign.
Yes.
I still need to finish the Star. I need to finish the Star Wars game. I need to poke Ed about reading the intro, and then we need to build some army lists. Me and you, we need to sit down and
we just need the army list, and then we're and obviously.
And I want to because it's gonna be the last one. I want to get some iconic characters in there. So
sounds good to me.
Yeah.
But yes, I've got D&D starting next Friday, so yeah, that's been balmy.
I should probably actually start thinking about my character, shouldn't I?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. It's almost like I've been busy as fuck.
What? It's busy. We're not allowed to be busy.
It's a little game, Sean, called Damsels and Demons. So
yeah,
that's what D&D is.
Yeah, the damsels are beating up the demons. It's not the other way around.
I thought it was Damsels and Donuts.
You know, to be fair, there is a game by Darrington Press at the moment called Queen by Midnight, and that's basically the premise. The Queen of Midnight is dying. You have until midnight to become the new queen. Kick ass and chew bubblegum. Feel free to be out of bubblegum.
Fair.
Kind of cool.
Sounds like an interesting thing. Yeah. No, I need to chat with you about that. But I have a Twitch event tomorrow night. I'm wearing the T-shirt for it already today. I think I might see if I can get a spare.
What is the Twitch event tomorrow?
Manchester. It's the Manchester Twitch meetup, the official one. Yeah, at Bury Arcade.
We were joking about some of that, Sean, the other day. There's a joke item in D&D, which is the ring of grammar or the ring of spelling, whichever one you use, and it allows you to use your reaction to change the letter in the name of a spell that's being cast. And whatever you change it to is what the new spell effect is.
One letter or
one
several?
single letter. You are allowed to change a single letter. And Fireball's one of my favorite, because if you're a tiefling, you can cast Fireball, which means you get to throw your dad at people, which is usually a demon.
See, I was looking at fire. I was looking at Fireball, and I was also looking at Furball, because I was like Furball, but you have to change 2 letters.
Yeah, there's loads you can do. Like, what was on this? It was Firestorm, but you change it to Firestory, and whoever's casting it just has to sit down and tell you a tale.
Could you add add 1 letter?
It's the rules. The original rules are change 1 letter. Whether I suppose adding a letter or deleting one is changing it. So
fired ball.
That's what it is, yeah.
You throw a pre-fired ball at them. What?
I just like the idea of like Beelzebub, Lord of the Seven Hells, sat there on the John, reading his newspaper, reaching for the toilet paper. And then all of a sudden he's hurtling through the air, smacks an ancient red dragon in the face, disappears, lands back on the toilet like...
What the shit was that?
Never eating those mushrooms again.
Fireball, the best spell.
The dragon's there going, why is there a roll of toilet paper stuck to my horn?
Dragon just goes, well, shit.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
Yes, that's going to be fun. I can't wait to... It's been probably 10 years since I've DM'd properly. So I'm looking forward.
Nice. I did say, like, when I bought some metal dice. It was a random metal dice set from one of the shops around. I said I will by buying this. I am signing myself up to DM something at some point. I haven't got around to it yet, but I will probably see if I can use. Can I use real dice for this?
Yeah, I've got no issue. There's tabletop dice, there's D&D Beyond dice, or if you're willing to put a webcam on, you can use your dice as well. There's no issue there.
I might have to find another webcam because I lent one to Lydia. I don't know where my other one's gone. But yes,
yeah,
okay.
No issue using real dice.
Yeah, cool, excellent.
And if you do ever want to do a one shot, we do on average 4 a year, not including the PvP one, because we do an Easter, Christmas, Halloween, and a mid-year one. So we always usually have random DMs in.
Is DM the same as GM? Yes.
Dungeon
kind of.
Master in this case, rather than Game Master.
Dungeon Master, Game Master, yeah. Discord now has 100% more. Oh no.
Yes. We worship the Fire Christmas Dome. The tier 2 Christmas.
Tier 2 Christmas mole. That's awesome. That's brilliant. That's absolutely awesome. Yes. Brilliant.
We worship this divine creature. It's been blessed with fire.
Yes. I want to, because I want to do. I don't want to actually play run a D&D game. Although I'd probably do 4th Ed if I did, because I know that one reads me well. I'd want to do something in Cypher System, if anyone's played that one. It's one I've gone on about quite a few times.
Yeah.
But
why you should know about it?
Yeah, I know. I do.
I'll be honest. I've tried to get this group to try any other system. It doesn't work. They just won't. They just will not bite. I do not know why. There are so many better systems out there than 5th Ed, and they just do not care.
Yeah, this is why I want to do it for like a one shot.
Isn't it because it's the broken system?
Yeah. Cypher System's not broken. But no, Cypher System is actually if you've played Torment Tides of Numenera, the Cypher System is underneath that, because Numenera is one of the future fantasy setting for the system. Yeah. But they've also done like The Strange was one of them. They've got a few other settings that they've done it in, but the Cypher System itself is designed to be like do whatever you want. Here's the core mechanics and a load of bits and pieces to do whatever you want. Like they show you how to do like a modern day, a historical, all sorts of other things, and they got a few basic settings in there like that. And the whole thing, the thing I like the most about it is your health and your energy pool, as it were, for actions are the same thing.
Right.
Which makes it interesting. Combat is relatively fast. For good reason. And also you roll for attack and you roll for defense. So you don't, the DM isn't rolling against you. You are rolling your defense against somebody. It gets a bit screwy if you start attacking each other though. So you can't. I can't remember if you can do player versus player on that. But yeah. Anyway, I'd have to remind myself.
Any game can do PvP as long as you're willing to scuff the rules a bit.
Yeah, I've done it. I've done it once because I ended up one of my characters I played a pure pacifist. She would not attack anything. She was a healer. So in the middle of a thing, she went forward to heal somebody, got sucked into a device, and the rest of the team were attacking it. Nearly killed her. Nearly killed her. It was the first session.
Sounds about right.
10 out of 10 would play again. Yes. Bath bomb. Oh god, yeah. I think I've got to.
Boom.
Someone keep talking. I need to go grab something to
Someone
show.
keep talking. Shit. What are we talking about?
Well, Sarin, you used to play shooty games and your Rainbow Six, not your Rainbow Six, your Tom Clancy's and your War Zones and things.
Yeah.
Right? Go download Delta Force. It's free.
What? Download what?
Delta Force. It's completely free. Cosmetics you can purchase if you want, but why the hell would you? And it's very, very fun. It's a shooter that I enjoy. That's how fun it is.
This Delta Force.
Yes.
I've got it up.
Are you going to join me for it tomorrow then?
Not tomorrow because Path of Exile, but definitely some.
Fuck you then.
We will definitely play some. I'm playing it. I mean, how many hours have I put in today alone? I may have put 9 hours in today.
Okay.
How big is it?
Large.
It's on the front page. Jesus.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. I mean, Delta Force is a very old franchise. I mean, one of the games that got me into shooters was Delta Force Black Hawk Down, which is what this is based on so much that the guns are back, and so are most of the maps. They've been rescaled up and combined to be modernized, kind of thing.
60 gig.
Okay.
I'll download that after the stream.
When they showed the trailer for it, I paused it, took a screenshot, sent it to my college mates, and all five of us were all like, "Shit, is that Black Hawk Down?" That's our map. That's our favorite map from 2004, kind of thing.
I don't remember if I ever played it.
I love that game. Black Hawk Down and Joint Ops were before Armor. They were competing with one called America's Army, which was literally the US Army's recruiting tool as a game.
I think I may have played Delta Force, the Delta Force Black Hawk Down.
Played
one.
America's Army.
Yeah,
I did not.
I mean, there's
play
Land
that.
Warrior, there's Delta Force, there's Delta Force Black Hawk Down, Joint Ops. They even did some tank games called Armored Fist and things like that. So Delta Force was really big until they ended up getting beat the fuck out by Armor, and then getting sued by Black Ops.
So,
or rather, losing a lawsuit to Black Ops.
Gonna say, with Lydia mentioning the dice and the bath bomb. Lydia bought me a bath bomb. It's a minion.
That is awesome.
I should probably. I need to have a relaxing bath, but I also don't. I kind of don't want to put him in the bath. He's kind of cool.
It has been a lifelong ambition of Slivers to bathe.
What you do is you get a scan of it, and then you just 3D print it, keep it on your desk.
That's not a bad idea. Oh my god. Okay, I've been wondering what the particular scent was I was getting. Yeah. Okay. It's actually from that because it's just been folded up. It's just been on me sofa side table. And every time I lie down on the sofa when I get home from work, going, I go, oh my god, what's that? It's this.
What that smell good?
It smells. Good and
I was fine with
astringent
bath
at the same
bombs.
time, which is a weird one because it's got the
Yeah,
bath
I think
bomby
with bath
stuff.
bombs, they don't smell good or bad. They just smell a lot.
Yes,
That's
some smell better. Some definitely smell better than others. I mean, it's like walking past Lush. It's supposed to be
God.
banana. That might be why. I wonder if, well, because it's not been diluted by a bath full of water, it's probably the artificial banana smell. Or some.
Oh.
Oh, actually, it's Lush, so it wouldn't be artificial, would it?
Purple banana.
Anyway, I'm not gonna lick it. I nearly licked it. No. Maybe for $1 million.
Sliver needs a channel point redemption. Lick it.
Lick the science. No. 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 No.
He's thinking about it.
No. I mean, I could put it at I could put it at 10 million. No, it's 100 million or 10 million bits. 100 bits to the dollar, so 100 million bits, and I'd think about it. I'd also be laughing all the way to the bank because that's $1 million. 100 million bits is $1 million because it's 100 bits to the dollar. So I'd be laughing all the way to the bank and then crying to the taxman.
You're laughing all the way to the bank, cry to the taxman, and then laugh on the plane you get on and come see me.
Yes.
To slap me in the face for giving you the idea.
Yes. And then going out for lunch.
Yeah, basically.
Steakhouse? Yes. Which steak?
Fuck that.
The whole
no,
cow.
Fuck you. I do not go to steakhouses. I make my own steak.
We'll just drive past. We'll drive past the ranch, pick out the cow. There we go. No, then
Honest. I've had people that have just had their wisdom teeth removed force their way through one of my steaks because of how good it was.
I'll hold you to that, dude. I'll hold you to that.
now it's steak.
Yeah, so do I. I've not eaten yet.
I'd scare
I've got steak sitting in my fridge.
I actually don't. I usually have one in there aging, and I don't have one at the moment.
The irony, actually, I could order steak, and it would be cheaper than takeaway because I'd order it from just a shop rather than a takeaway. That's actually tempting. I wonder if the local anything has steak.
Welcome to Broken Respawn, where we're supposed to talk about games and all and the things related. We talk about steak.
Steak.
It's related to games. Some of these games are high stakes.
Hey.
Funny.
Yep. Beef, steak, and lamb. Beef rump steak. Beef sirloin.
Anyway, somebody asked, when's the next Broken Respawn convention? When we can afford it.
Ooh, Gonk and herb sizzle steak. That actually sounds kind of nice. Might actually do that. That's not a bad idea. And then I buy some French fries and put them in the air fryer, and then I got steak and chips. Actually, that's a really good idea and much cheaper and better than anything I could buy from a takeaway. Yeah, okay, fine. I'm ordering steak tonight.
Yay, steak!
Yay! I might jump on my bike and go around to the corner shop to make.
I've been abusing my slow cooker all week.
I don't have a slow cooker.
Lots and lots of things in it. It's great.
I don't have a slow cooker. I want a kitchen big enough that I can have all the fucking tech I got in there and a slow cooker. Because slow cooker would be amazing.
Like, literally, all you need is a slow cooker and one hob. That's my entire kitchen at the moment. It's all I use.
Actually, to be fair, I could put the slow cooker on top of the hob because I've got an induction hob. So it's just a glass top. Lydia wants steak. Okay. Next time you're here. Steak. Steak. Actually, Ike has threatened to take us to a good steakhouse nearby. And I'm all for it.
Okay, give me Agmobile. We're going.
Oh, if Kremlik's coming along, we're gonna have steak and lamb chops.
Hey.
A lamb shank would be nice. A properly.
Lamb-
I'll
Kremlik keeps
Run,
after that
Krem.
shank.
and Krem.
He wants that shank.
Oh dear. I'll actually say I haven't had much lamb for a while because I generally have burgers and chicken. That's about it. So I have beef and chicken. And pork. That's it. Lamb is not that common for me at the moment.
I am eating a lot of pork belly at the moment, to be fair, because
Pork belly.
it just seems to be the ones I'm getting are really nice, and I'd want more.
Yeah. I think it was a honey barbecue or something like that. Pork belly, pre-marinated pork belly from Aldi or Lidl. Oh, it's like £3. Shove it in the air fryer. Forget about it for 20 minutes. Oh, so good. I did that. I was like, I looked at it. I was like, oh, I'll put some chips on. No, I'm glad I didn't bother with I'm glad I got bored and didn't bother with the chips. just pork belly. So good. So
You are
tasty.
what you eat. Yeah, that's why I'm fat. Fat's the nicest bit.
Yep.
Gives it to us raw and wriggling. People who cut the fat off don't know taste. It's the best bit. What are you doing?
Yeah. Lamb. Yeah. Unfortunately, lamb generally comes with mint in the gravy or mint sauce and stuff, which is a little bit deadly. Dear,
Just a tad.
Just a tad, little bit deadly. Yeah.
You make your own.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to go to butchers now. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
I miss
Happy
living
now.
in Lancaster. The abattoir, the farm shop was right next to the abattoir.
Nice.
They had a massive meat section. Like it was like you go in and half the shop was to the right with like the bread and the veg and the weird beers and stuff, and the other half of the shop was to the left. And it started with the fridge, and then there was another fridge and another fridge and another fridge, and then the counter started around the other two walls. And it was like you walk in, you could buy your own body weight in meat and not empty the shelves and not even make a dent in it. And they had some
living in a farm shop.
Yeah. It was the burgers there were great. It's like they had I think they had steak burgers where they got a good bit of meat and made burgers from it. They were like £2 each, and they were a good. Where's the tape measure? They were a good. 5 inches across, fresh.
Oh, the properly, yeah.
They didn't shrink.
This is what I have a very strong feelings on this. Big burgers should be wider, not taller. Make the burger wide. Make it round.
Yeah.
Don't make it taller. I can't eat that.
No,
I've got to squish it down. Now it's pointless.
It was 5 inches. It was 5 inches diameter and probably almost an inch thick before you cooked it. It did shrink a little. It shrank vertically. You had one of those in a bun and you were done. I used to have two.
No toppings. No toppings.
No toppings.
Just the burger.
Just burger, a nice bread roll, done. Cheese top rolls work really well with them.
I go for a ciabatta if I'm having a burger.
No, that's fair. I think I've got a brioche burger.
Sturdier and it absorbs the butter better.
Butter with burger? Honestly, I normally just put barbecue burger sauce on it, so yeah, it's fine. Or spicy sauce. Spicy. I'm hungry now. Damn it!
Oh, I'm going to the kitchen. Can we end?
Congratulations, we've made everyone hungry. I'm going to order steak and then carry on building a bed. Because at the moment I have no bed because I took it apart just beforehand.
Yeah, me
Good
and
job.
Sliver share the same. We're sharing a bed now.
Yep. Sorry, Lydia.
Me and Sliver are officially sharing a bed. Because I needed a new bed and ordered one, and then Sliver was like, "That's a cool bed. I'm ordering that."
Yeah. Heavy. The instructions are in box 2, and everything else is inside the headboard. Yep, you'll understand what I mean when you get there. Yes, interesting. What might I say? But yeah. Is there anything else you want to chat about, or should we go to shoutouts?
Well,
I have no idea. Like, honestly, this has just been fun hanging out.
Yeah.
well,
Other than
Lucky
the
little bit-
next, I'll,
yeah.
tomorrow, if people are ready to play, well, I'm going to be jumping on and seeing what it's about if people want to join.
Yeah, PoE 2. Yeah. What were you going to say, Craig?
there's been an announcement of a Ninja Turtles tactical game.
Ninja
That's it.
Turtles.
That's the latest news that just happened. So yeah.
And in news of the news that none of us will ever care about, there's been an announcement that there's going to be an announcement on the 10th of December. Keen announced on the 28th of November or something like that there was going to be an announcement on the 5th of December. And today, being the 5th of December, they announced that there's going to be an announcement on the 10th of December.
You say I like context or anything? Yes.
Oh, this is all the context they gave. Although it's possibly Space Engineers related, but it's Keen. And on
Delta
that,
Force is ready to play.
yeah, nice.
I just got the ping. It's like, hey, it's ready to play.
If you play that tonight, I'll install it while I finish the bed off and sort food.
Well, I'll probably have at most 2 hours to play from now.
Go.
Because I gotta go pick up the wife and kids and everything and all that.
And then you come back and play more.
I thought you said pick up the wife. And
No,
Kate.
then
I'm like, that's a long trip.
Kids. Then I go out and play Star Wars
Fair.
because it's the card game night. So
Fun.
So
Right.
I've got 2 hours from now if you want to play. So hurry up and download.
In that case, who wants to go first? The shoutouts.
Not it.
Kremlik, you spoke first.
Fuck.
Krem spoke first. There you go.
Okay. As mentioned, I will not be streaming tomorrow because I will also be in Manchester. And we'll be back on Tuesday. Toss up between Marvel Rivals, PoE2, or Valheim. Continue Valheim. I may put a poll. I may just roll dice. I haven't decided yet. But I'll be back on Tuesday, definitely.
Do both. Do the poll, disregard results, roll dice.
Yeah.
Disregard results. Play what you wanted.
And next case then.
I am CaedesEnder. I am the Red Moogle. I am currently streaming. Well, I'll be back tomorrow with some PoE 2, definitely. As well, I'll caveat that and say as long as the fucking servers are working, because let's face it, they're probably going to get hit really hard. So that'll be Friday and Saturday's game.
So what are you playing instead?
Yeah, well, Delta Force probably.
Fair.
And then, all being well, we'll be back on Sunday with Retro, which is finishing up Catherine, which has been crazy, and I don't think I want the main character to succeed, if I'm completely honest. So, if you haven't seen it, come and find out what that means. It's like Sarin.
I'm SarinTal. My plans are up in the air right now. Tomorrow I'll probably be playing Delta Force because I've got nothing else on the agenda. So either Delta Force, Ale and Tail. Find out when you show up. I'm tired. It's the end of the year. Sliver.
And I'm TBSliver. I'd normally be streaming tomorrow, but I'm at a Twitch event with Kremlik and multiple other Manchester and other local streamers. So you won't hear from us. You might see us on the live stream, but I can't remember what the live stream channel is. I think it might be just Twitch Manchester. I'm not 100% sure. If I find it, I'll drop a link into general. Or an announcement or something if anyone's interested. But it's going to be whatever chaos is going on. So, yeah. Otherwise, I'm normally live Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. I'll be back on Tuesday with probably some more Satisfactory because I'm trying to fix the problem I made by miscounting what I needed. And now trying to I made a mistake in one of the factories and ended up needing. I thought I needed 2 of a thing, and now you need 10 of a thing, and that actually quadruples all the other buildings. So, I'm trying to fit 6 pounds of shit in a £3 bag.
Satisfactory. Also,
Yeah.
the other thing.
Yeah, and I might look at doing the thing on Wednesday, but don't promise me on that because I'll be honest, streams are, if I can. I've got shit going on in real life that's not great at the moment, so one day I might even tell people. But anyway, that's going to be it from us, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, next podcast, don't forget afterwards in Discord will be the Bad Sweater Secret Santa.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, if you signed up for the Bad Sweater Secret Santa and Caedes hasn't notified you, go bug him. But you should. I think you. Yeah. Go bug him and then be disappointed.
More than one, so.
Yeah. So, apart from that, yeah, just keep an eye on the Discord for when we all go live. BrokenRespawn.tv/Discord, and that'll be it from us. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, and yeah. Go see all the drawings Lydia's putting in pictures. They're all amazing.
Sleep.
Yeah,
I go sleep.
Sleepy time.
No.
Bye, everyone.
Army time. Something.